The first scratch is a very subtle one. I'm mixing two kinds of red grease paint for my skin. One is a bright red and the other one has a little bit more blue in it. I'm combining the two on my hand and wiping off most of it so that I have very little on my brush. The brush I'm using is a soft eyeshadow brush that is meant for smudging, I think. I'm applying the red grease paint in a stippling motion. To add some more detail, I'm taking a plum grease paint and a small brush. I will use this color to apply very small spots inside of my scratches. These are supposed to be broken blood vessels. You will often get these when your skin is damaged. I'm using my fingers to blend them out. Use a bit of translucent powder to take away the shine. And that's it. You're done. For our next scratches, you will need the same red grease paint to mark the irritated skin around the scratches. I'm using a sponge to apply this in a stippling motion. For the swollen skin, I'm using a mixture of liquid latex and translucent powder. This will make the latex a bit more thicker and more dull looking. This worked a little bit better for me, instead of just using latex. I'm using a spatula to apply the latex. Make sure the edges look smooth and not too uneven. I don't suggest you use a stippling motion this time. It will at least take 50 minutes for this to dry. When it's dry, it will look translucent. I took a Q-tip with some normal makeup remover on it to take away some of the redness around the scratches. Just like in the previous tutorial, I'm taking a plump grease paint to draw on some small broken vessels around the scratches. When I'm done, I'll apply some powder to take away the shine. To take away the attention from the weird latex skin, you will need to apply some fresh blood. I'm using thick bright red blood and the same small brush to stipple on some drops of blood. You could also use a toothpick. Just stipple everything on. These kind of scratches look a lot better in daylight and when you look at them from a distance, because yes, I am aware that the latex looks kinda funky. I included some additional clips at the end to justify that it can look good when you use your squinty eyes. For our last scratches, I'm using a dark brown eyebrow pencil to mark out the lines. You can use an eyeliner or grease paint instead. Don't draw full lines, just mark out some of it and apply it very lightly. With the same red grease paint and a fluffy brush, you want to mark out the redness around the scratches. As always, keep it subtle. Yeah, you guessed it. Take out your plum grease paint and a small brush and draw on some blood vessels. I'll be applying some rigid collodion with a toothpick. Apply this in a stippling motion. Don't just drag some lines. Stipple it on, skip some areas, use 2 layers if you feel like it. Just don't overdo this step. I'm using 2 kinds of brown grease paint to add some color to the scratches. These are old scratches, so use brown colors. I added a little bit of red near the end. Again, use a stippling motion, don't overdo it. So after I've applied some powder, I'm using 2 kinds of blood, a bright red and a dark scabby red. Both of them dry up, which is important, because we want the scratches to look old. And that's it for our last scratches. There are some sexy leg shots at the end, so don't close this video yet. So this is a shot of all the scratches on my leg, which is very flattering. This was filmed on a shitty cloudy day. I've included 1 extra shot of the second kind of scratches, you know, the ugly latex one. This was filmed on a beautiful sunny day, and as you can see, they look a lot more real, if I may say so. So that was it. If you have any suggestions, questions or requests, you can contact me on YouTube or Facebook, and I'll see you guys until next time. Bye!